Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking about how you can increase your chances to actually make a sale. Yeah, a lot of people don't like to sell things. It's because they don't like rejection, because you have to put yourself out there. You have to try to convince other people that they should buy something from you. And the chance of being rejected is often quite high. And so a couple of weeks ago, I put a video out explaining how you can determine in your Bazi chart how you should sell. Now, today we're going to look at what you could sell based on your Bazi chart. So we're going to take this a little bit further. So let's take a look at your Bazi chart first. Of course, you need to plot it. Here's the link. You can just copy it. Also from the description of the video, it's posted there. So you just go there and plot your Bazi chart. Now, for this particular exercise, if you do not know your time of birth, that's not a problem at all. We don't need the time of birth. So just key in the rest of the information and you will get a chart like this. Now, because selling has to do with our profession and with our network, with our external life, so it has nothing to do with your health or with your personal life, with your relationship. Therefore, we are only focusing on two pillars or two areas in the chart, and that would be the year and the month. So we're only focusing on these two pillars, the year and the month. The rest is irrelevant. Yeah, don't even look at the day or the hour is not important for this analysis. All right. So looking at the year and the month, first thing we look at is how suitable are you even to be an entrepreneur or to have a side hustle? Yeah, not everybody is as suitable as the next person. Doesn't mean we can't do it. In fact, in period 9, we all need to develop a little bit of a side hustle or side gig, but some people are just better suitable than others. So this one is something that can easily be seen in your Bazi chart as well. So you look at the month and the year pillars, yeah, so these areas here, and we look at the entire pillar, yeah, so the top part, the middle part, and the bottom part of each. And the first thing we look at to determine whether you are basically a born entrepreneur is these letters or these denominations here. We call them the 10 gods. If you are already a Bazi practitioner, then this is nothing new to you. But if you are a total beginner, this is what we call the 10 gods. So check what you have, what sort of abbreviations you have here, so that you can find them either here in the top stem or anywhere here in the bottom. Now, if you, there are 5 10 gods, or that 5 of these abbreviations that denominate that you are a born entrepreneur. So if you have 7K, 7 killings, so like this person here, they have 2. Yeah. If you have 7K, 7 killings, or IW, which stands for indirect wealth, IW, and or IR, which stands for indirect resource, and or HO, which stands for hurting officer, and or RW, which stands for rob wealth. So we've got IW, IR, 7K, RW, and HO. If you have any of them, doesn't matter how many of them, doesn't matter whether they appear on top or at the bottom. If you have any of these 5 in your year and your month pillar, then you basically have entrepreneurial tendencies, you have entrepreneurial genes. It's fairly easy for you once you overcome your first or that initial fear. It's fairly easy to just get into an entrepreneurial mindset. Yeah. So look at that first, because that will tell you how easy it is for you to actually develop a side hustle. Now, let's say you don't have any of these 5. Yeah. Then it doesn't mean that you are not that you're not suitable to be an entrepreneur. It doesn't mean that you're not suitable to have your own business. It just means that you need to acquire those skills first. So you may have to go to a course about how to start a business, how to run a business, how to sell, how to manage staff. So that just indicates that you really need to start at from scratch and you know, acquire some of the basic knowledge, because it's not sort of like you don't have that natural instinct. Does not mean you cannot be successful, huh? Even if you have those 5, 10 gods in your year or month pillar, or any of them in your year or month pillar, if you if you lack common sense, or if you don't do anything about it, then you're still not going to be successful as an entrepreneur. Having 1 or 2 or 3 of these entrepreneurial stars in your year or month pillar just indicates that it's easier. Yeah, not that you are the only one who can do it. Yeah, so basically check that first, because depending on what you see there, you may just have to acquire some additional knowledge or some additional training. Now, let's say you've determined, okay, fine, I want to do a side hustle. I want to have a second or maybe even a third income stream. I want to do something. The question then becomes is, well, what are you going to sell? Now, a lot of people at least have some idea of what they want to sell. But there are a few people who know that they want to do a side hustle, but they have absolutely no clue. And so if you are totally lost and you have absolutely no idea what to sell, then this analysis is for you. If you already have an idea what to sell, then go with that, yeah? Because that is probably something that you're good at, that you know is available to you, and that's fairly easy to sell. So just go with that. This analysis here is really just for those people who do not know what to sell. They know they want to do something, but they're totally lost. Yeah. Now, in period 9, as I've talked about quite a lot, there are 2 main trends, especially in terms of business. The first trend is moving towards technology. Yeah, everything is becoming more digitalized. Everything is moving online, going onto a cloud or whatever. So technology and integrating technology into your business is a big deal. The other big trend is spirituality, or anything to do with spiritual healing, or a more holistic lifestyle, let's put it this way. So these are the 2 main trends. There are obviously others, but let's say you are really totally lost, you don't know what to sell, then why not tap into one of these major trends? Because we know they're going to be big, so you may as well tap into those to make money, rather than in an established industry where, you know, you may have even more competition than in these newer areas, right? So again, only if you're completely lost, that's when you do this. Now, in order to know what to sell, first of all, you kind of need to know, do you tend more towards, or do you find more affinity with technology or holistic lifestyle, spirituality? Because you have to kind of decide. I mean, of course, you can do both if you want to, but if you're lost, if you're already quite unsure about what to sell, maybe you just focus on one thing first. So what appeals to you more? Anything to do with technology, or something to do with holistic lifestyle, energy healing, spirituality, these kind of things? Yeah, so take a pick. Now, once you've decided, you will scroll down a little bit in that Bazi chart that you've plotted, and you go to this section where it says luck pillars. Yeah, this one here, luck pillar. And you take a look at the one that is highlighted in red. Yeah, this is your current luck pillar. So the luck pillar is a 10-year time frame in that usually brings certain opportunities. Yeah, luck pillars usually denounce opportunities that are coming to us from the external. So look at the current luck pillar that you are in, and then you check what is the luck pillar stem up here. Yeah, the rest we're not interested in. The rest, so the branch, the animal sign, and then the hidden stem, we don't really care. Just look at this one here, the top one. What is it? So in this particular case, it is sin. Sin, or yin metal. Yeah, it's the yin polarity of metal. Check which stem that you have there. There are altogether 10 different options. So have a look what you have there, because that will determine what it is that you could most easily sell, or where most opportunities lie for you. So let's say you have decided, okay, I'm a tech nerd. I love all these new technologies. I'm really interested in that stuff. And you decide, okay, I'm gonna go and try to sell something that's related to new technologies, right? So again, check what is the stem in your current luck pillar. And these are then the avenues that you can go in depending on the stem that you have there. All right. So if you have yang wood, anything to do with artificial intelligence, yeah, you could either start investing in those industries, or you could develop a new artificial intelligence program, or you can start working as a side gig for a small AI company, or you could probably develop new equipment that is needed for this type of stuff. So anything that has to do with the industry itself, yeah? So artificial intelligence, that is where your opportunities come in. Now, if you have yin wood, the yin polarity of wood, then anything to do with social commerce. Yeah, so e-commerce obviously goes into that. Anything that can be sold on a platform, on a social platform. Yeah, maybe you sell on Facebook, maybe you sell something on TikTok, whatever it is. Anything to do with social networks, sales that are being done on social networks. Now, if you have yang fire, then anything that relates to the metaverse, yeah, and not just what Meta or Facebook or Mark Zuckerberg has put out. There's other metaverses out there, artificial or virtual realities, anything that has to do with the metaverse, or maybe create your own or develop a program for it. This is something that you could sell. Yin fire, data analytics. Yeah. So analyze data that is given to you, make sure that you sort of like, you become someone who does data research, data mining, and then collates it all together to present to a client or to someone who needs this data, but actually translate it into layman terms. Yeah, so anything to do with data analytics. Or of course, you can develop a program that helps with that, right? So you don't have to do it yourself, maybe just develop a program. Now, Young Earth has to do with cybersecurity. So there's all sorts of things that can be done with cybersecurity. So whether you're an IT person already and you just go into this avenue and just serve a few clients and advise them on cybersecurity, or you tell them where their loopholes are, whatever it is in this realm that you can find your niche in. If you have the earth or the yin polarity of earth in your luck pillar stem, then anything to do with digital marketing. Yeah, so become a digital marketer and understand better how SEO works, how you can market to, how you can help someone market themselves on the web. Yeah, through online advertisement, all of these things. Yeah. Learn digital marketing or come up with your own digital marketing solutions. Then you've got yang metal, robotics. So again, this requires quite a lot of extra knowledge. You may have to take some engineering courses as well, but robotics is the next big thing. But you can also just supply a robotics company with something that contributes to their success. Then if you have sin metal, project management. Yeah, so that is probably one of the easiest things to get into. Project management, take a project management course and then just become a project manager, if possible, in one of those tech companies, because anyway, they're going to make a lot of money in period 9. Yeah, and you can easily do that as a freelancer. If you have yang water, then you need to become a profit generator. And again, this is something that you can do in any type of company. Profit generator means you need to put yourself into the profit stream of a company. You need to become a salesperson. Yeah, at the moment you are selling something, you are generating profit, ideally for the company you're selling you're selling products or services for. So become a profit generator, no matter what company for, but ideally in one of the tech companies. And then lastly, if you have Kui water or the yin polarity of water, anything to do with blockchain. So again, that is something that you may have to read up on if you're not that familiar with. So you could become a consultant on this or an advisor, or maybe you can teach it, you can start doing courses, whatever it is. That is your easiest entry, or you will find the most opportunities in these areas. So again, but this is if you are anyway already feeling an affinity with tech. Probably someone who has zero affinity with tech is not really going to resonate with any of these. And that's why in the other case, you then think, okay, so maybe I'm pivoting more towards holistic health, holistic wellness, spirituality, these kind of things. Again, we go back to the luck pillar. What is the stem in your luck pillar? This is where the opportunities come. So if you are pivoting more towards spirituality and holistic wellness, same principle. So if you have yang wood in the stem of your luck pillar, then learn to become an NLP coach. Yeah, take a few courses and become an NLP coach. If you have yi wood, anything to do with nutrition, that will serve you. Dietitian, nutritionist, anything like that. Anything that has to do with a healthy lifestyle, consumption, consuming certain things. Yeah, this will bring you the most opportunities. You can become a nutritionist yourself, or maybe you just become a distributor for supplements that you sell to nutritionists. Yeah, whichever way you go, it's up to you. But these are the areas where the opportunities lie. Now, if you have yang fire, then you would be better off doing anything to do with a sort of Tai Chi, Qigong, these kind of health or like exercises. Yeah. So here, yang fire. Tai Chi Chuan, Qigong, maybe even Kung Fu, anything that has to do with sort of martial arts or body movement. Yeah, it doesn't even just have to do with Chinese martial arts. Any type of body movement is good for you, whether you are training in that, whether you're selling courses, whether you create a platform for teachers and coaches to sell their services on, doesn't matter. Yeah, anything to do with that will bring you opportunities. If you have Ding fire, then metaphysics would be great for you. So whether that's Chinese metaphysics, Western metaphysics, metaphysics in general is something that is easy to sell for you in this time of period 9. Again, you can learn this yourself, or you can become an agent for metaphysics coaches and teachers and consultants, whichever way you want to go, or you can become a business partner and just market their services, is up to you. If you have yang earth, then meditation services or meditation courses is where the opportunities lie for you. Again, maybe you have already a holistic wellness center and you just focus much more on meditative practices, yeah, and you find different ways of marketing meditation. Maybe you find different niche markets that you can sell it to, or you become a meditation coach yourself. Anything to do with that will bring you money. If you have the earth or the yin polarity of earth, healing professions would be great. Now, this could be any type of healing, yeah, whether that is mental healing, emotional healing, physical healing, spiritual healing. A healer is essentially a doctor. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go out and get a doctor's degree, but you could become also a Reiki healer, for example, or just some sort of other energy healer. That is also an avenue for you. If you have gunmetal in your luck pillar on the top stem, you could look into acupuncture. You could sell equipment to acupuncturists. Yeah, they need the needles, they need like the the body models, all of these things, you can actually sell that, or you can learn it yourself, or you can just open an acupuncture center, sorry, where you just run the center, but you have acupuncturists who are doing, providing the actual service. If you have sin metal, sorry, this is yin, the yin polarity of metal, you could become a fitness coach, any type of fitness coach, yeah? Doesn't matter the modality, doesn't matter whether it is HIIT training, whether it is CrossFit, whether it's Pilates, whatever, fitness coach. If you are yang water, or if you have the yang water in the luck pillar, look into hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is a modality that will become more and more popular in period 9. And again, anybody can start training to become a hypnotherapist. So you could either do this yourself, or you could provide the training. You could open up a center that provides these sorts of trainings and the actual therapy itself. And then lastly, we've got the yin polarity of water with the shui water, spiritual teachers. Yeah. Again, you can become a spiritual teacher yourself if you already have a bit of knowledge and you learn a little bit more about the type of spiritual teaching that you want to provide, or you bring spiritual teachers together. Maybe you organize retreats, whatever it is, this is what suits you in this particular luck pillar. And then, of course, as you move into the next luck pillar, check again which stem is there, because there again, there will be other opportunities. So take a look, and you can take this as a guideline. Yeah, there's no hard set rule. This is just if you're totally lost, you have absolutely no idea what to do. This is where the most opportunities lie. If you already have a solid idea, go with that. Yeah, because that already indicates that you do have a direction and you're pretty certain where you're going. All right. So I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions, please get in touch with me. My email address is in the description to the video. I'm happy to do a full reading for you to give you even more guidance and to look into a little bit more detail what it is that you could actually be doing, especially in period 9. And in the meantime, please give this video a big thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to my channel so we can grow this community. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.